Press Secretary Josh Earnest back with us here in America's Newsroom. And Josh, good morning to you. And
good morning, Bill.
Welcome back. First on these ideas for Americans. Why is the middle class still in need of so much help?
Well, Bill, what we saw that those in the middle class were the ones who were hit the hardest by the economic downturn. And so we have made tremendous progress in the economy. We've got 58 consecutive months of private sector job growth. In the third quarter of last year, we saw the strongest growth in one quarter as we've seen in more than a decade. So our economy is demonstrating some real resilience. What that creates us an opportunity to do right now is to focus on policies that will benefit the middle class. And the president actually thinks that by doing that, that's the best way we can grow our economy.
I know a lot of people want this to happen, but the president's going into his 7th year in office. How much time does he need?
Well, Bill, we saw that because of the president's policies, we actually staved off the Second Great Depression. And what we have done now is we've actually pulled ourselves out of that hole, and that's thanks to the grit and determination of the American workers and American entrepreneurs. But what we have seen for more than a generation now are broader trends where people at the top of the income scale are doing much better than those who are in the middle class. So the president thinks this is a good opportunity for us to take a look at our tax policies. And we can actually close the trust fund loophole. We can raise the capital gains rate back to the level it was under President Reagan and actually use that revenue to make sure that middle class kids can go to college, that working families, working mom and dads can actually get an extra tax credit to help them afford childcare.
Let's slow it down just a little bit here, okay? You know these tax ideas are not going to get through a Republican-led Congress. So what's the point?
Well, the point is, Bill, is that this is an opportunity for the President of the United States at the State of the Union address, when he's before the country on live television, before the Congress, to lay out his ideas and his vision for how we can move the country forward. And if Republicans have a different vision, if there are some areas where they disagree, they're welcome to say so. If they think it's more important to protect that loophole for people who have trust funds, then they can certainly make that case. The president believes, however, that community college education is more important for middle-class families.
But you know what the signal has been already, and if everybody wants to move the country forward, this is not the idea that's going to make it work. So again,
well, I actually think it is an idea that would work, Bill. The problem is Republicans, at least right now, are saying they oppose it. That's the reason that we're not putting in place this idea to move the country forward. But look, this is part of the debate, and one we're happy to have.